Hi everyone, Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my classroom. I'm so glad that you're here with me on this Saturday night in July. We're going to do a little creating tonight. We're going to have some fun. I have no idea what this card is going to look like. You're going to help me design it. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Thanks so much for joining me here. My name is Susan Campfield. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love to share creative ideas. And I get so much inspiration from you. I want to thank each and every one of you for making and sending handmade cards. You are absolutely making the world a kinder place with every card that you send. So thank you so much for all that you're doing. Tonight we're gonna make a fun fold card. It's my second video today. Maybe you joined me earlier today for Crafternoon. Every month I do a fun fold class, and today was our Crafternoon day. So I'll be showing you those cards in case you missed it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Where's the button? Ha! Got it. And you know what? My nails are different color than they were at Crafternoon, because right after Crafternoon, I went and got them done. All right, where did I put, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm already losing stuff. Oh, found it. All right, so we play a little game here because I'm a messy stamper. And when I lose something and then find it again, we all say found it and we take a sip of our beverage. So I have ice water in my cup. Let me know what is in your cup tonight. I was super tempted to get a glass of wine, but I'm still working on the Crafternoon tutorials. I have a lot of work to do and I want to get some done tonight. So I thought, better not. So this is the newest Crafternoon Fun Fold. This is called the Double Arrowhead Fun Fold card. If you can see, it stands for display. These double arrowheads help the card be very stable. They also make this nice 3-panel display for decorating that is just gorgeous. This was the one that we made in the video. So customers who placed a $50 order with me in June got a packet in the mail to make this card along with me. They either had the pine bough or the mistletoe. This is die cut right out of the designer paper. And then they added their stamp of choice. I am not able to send stamped images due to copyrights, so we just send all the other goodies. So what's fun about this card is it has these gusseted ends where you can apply some pretty papers or embossing. So I made, well, normally I make the 5 cards with this fold. I make this one and then 4 additional. I got a little carried away with this one and I made more than that. So that was the Season of Green and Gold horizontal version. This beautiful card is the Frosted Forest bundle. I've been having a lot of fun with these on my videos. Use masks to get those pretty trees, and so and pine trees and all the evergreens, I should say. So this one, you can see the double arrows here, and then the card opens up like a standard card. Now this one, you can see I have an alternate greeting that is all in the tutorial. The tutorial is one of my purchasable tutorials. I send out a lot of free project sheets in my regular emails, but I also do these extremely detailed, over the top fun fold tutorials. The tutorial will have all 6 cards, plus one of the 6 cards is actually a card set. So it will have directions for all of them with step-by-step photos. So, so this one is the Frosted Forest horizontal version. And then this next one is also horizontal. And this one is, you can see the double arrows there. This one is with the gorgeous Changing Leaves bundle. Now, when you do the Changing Leaves, you die cut a set of 3 leaves in the same color. So when I did the gold, I got 3 sets of gold leaves. So I did the same with Cherry Cobbler and the same with Cajun Craze, which meant I got enough leaves that I could do an entire set of cards. So this would be a great way to knock out all your masculine birthday, fall cards, Thanksgiving cards, all of the things, right? Because you can make 3 cards when you make this, when you follow the tutorial. So, and I did a little bit different greetings on each one here. just to change them up. So those are the horizontal versions. But then I thought, well, what if I did it in a vertical version? So measurements are different, but you can see that in this vertical version, it's the same general construction in that we have the double arrowheads, and you can see how it arcs out. It stands for display, of course, and again fits in a standard envelope. The arrowhead squash flat so that it goes right into an envelope. And this one is with the Full of Life Designer Series paper, which is rainbow colors, super fun for birthdays. And then I used the sketch butterfly dies for this one. And then I did another vertical version. This one again is with the beautiful Frosted Forest. I call this one Blue Christmas. And I used the snowfall sky, but yeah, that folder, embossing folder on it, and just some very soft blue tones. I wanted to make a blue evergreen tree, so there we go. It's ever blue tree, I guess. And I don't know, this card just makes me calm and peaceful, and so I love that. And then one last vertical fold card that with this double arrowhead method is this one with the Thoughtful Journey paper. And with both of these, with these two, I used one 6x6 sheet of paper to do all the bits, and so and the inside, and die cutting the butterflies. And with this one, same thing. I even had a piece left over. So I love this one. This one was almost an afterthought. I just thought, oh, well, let's do another vertical one, and it's one of my favorites actually. So those are the double arrowhead fun fold cards. That tutorial will be available for you to purchase very soon, or if you placed a $50 order last month and got the packet, you'll of course get the tutorial for free, and all of my team members get the tutorial for free. So that will be available. I'm shooting for Monday, guys. Monday by midnight. That's my goal. We'll see how we go. They are, if you've ever purchased one of my tutorials or earned it, then you know they are over the top, and I make them as detailed and easy to follow as possible. So I wanted to let you know, oh my gosh, I almost forgot, you guys. So this morning, Stampin' Up! Announced, let's see if I can figure it out, share. They announced that there is going to be a free shipping this coming Tuesday, July 23rd. It's one day only. And if your order is over $75, then you get free shipping. If your order is over $75, you're also going to qualify for the August Crafternoon, and you can get a packet in the mail to make the next fun fold with me right along in the video. So you don't need a host code or anything to qualify for my class. You just need to go make sure you're shopping with Susan's Campfield, and you should be all set. All right, now the free shipping is great, but if you have a few more things on your wish list that you want, you might want to consider getting the starter kit. The starter kit is $99. You get $125 of product of your choice, and it's always free shipping. When you purchase the starter kit, you become a demonstrator. You try it out, see if you like it. Most of my demonstrators are happy shoppers. They bought the kit because they want the discount, and that is 100% okay. All right, let's go ahead and stop sharing here and get back to sharing here. Let me focus on the desktop. There we go. All right, so, okay. I got a card when I achieved my million sales milestone. Oh, thank you so much, Stacy, for your kind words. I'm so glad that you enjoy the tutorials. I put a lot of love and care into them, hours and hours and hours and hours, because I want them to be as detailed and as easy to follow as possible. So I received this card from my team member, Charlene Clark, when I qualified for my million sales milestone. And I love this fold. This is a Z fold card. I like how she used her designer paper. So we are going to do a different take on this fold in tonight's video, and I hope you'll help me design it. We're going to be using the Changing Leaves bundle and the Country Woods designer paper. Let me bring in the Country Woods designer paper. So this is, oh, let's pull it all out, guys. it all out. We're not going to use it all, but this paper is so cool. So this one is like an old blue barn that's kind of distressed, and you get a little bit of white showing through. Maybe it was a white barn at one point. So kind of country, kind of vintage, super cool. On the back side of this one are these fun pastel wood planks. Again, weathered and vintage looking, and still kind of a countryish look, but just a different kind of whimsical flair to that one. So that's those two. Oh, this one is really pretty. So this one is just like an old weathered barn, right? Like an old weathered barn. You can see some of the grain showing through. I just think this would be really fun with the leaves. And on the back side, we've got a lighter plank, kind of was whitewashed at some point. Again, it's weathered, kind of reminds me of an old fence. But I'm leaning towards, I really like, let's pull this one out. This one's a favorite. All right, leaning towards maybe using that. Let's keep going here, though. There's a lot more. Now, this one is really, really cool. I did a lot with this one. Where is that card? Let's look at it here. In previous Crafternoon, this is the 1 in a Million Fun Fold card from last month's Crafternoon. I did the sled with this same wood grain. It makes great sleds. And all right, let's keep going here. What's on the back of this one? On the back of this one, we've got some kind of minty green paint that is weathered. And so again, another vintagey look. This is a possibility. Okay, I'm going to set that one side too. That's a possibility too. Oh my gosh, look at this one, you guys. I love trees. I love wood. Love, love, love. And so this is awesome. You can see that weathered look. That's all scraped up. That barn door has been banged by horse hooves and everything else. Got hit by a few tree tractors maybe. This is really, really nice. Okay, we might have to use this one. And on the back, we've got kind of a peachy pinky tone in there with the whitewashed wood. Looks like the whitewash is coming off. I'm looking because I thought I had, hang on. Oh yeah, here it is. I have a card that I got in a swap with this wood. Look how cute that is. This is with the Sophisticated Sled. And this is a fun fold card. How fun is that? Perfect use for this wood grain pattern that has kind of the petal pink tones in it. The adorable little pink laces on the skate. This is by Brenda Springer. And it's a fun fold too. So I don't know, we might have to take on this fold sometime soon. I'll set that one aside. I'm loving this side though. So yeah, okay, that's going in the favorites pile. We might need that. Oh, here's another cool one. Oh my goodness, how are we ever going to pick? So this one is kind of sandblasted, weathered wood here. I'm putting that in the keep pile too. What's on the other side of this one? Oh, we've got like a whitewashed birch look. That's cool too. All right, and then is this the last one here? This one is actually looks like birch bark almost. It's like there's a knot right there. It's less grainy. It looks almost more tree-ish. And on the back, we have this weathered wood, which is really cool. I did this, let's see, was this might have been April Crafternoon or May, where we did the birdhouse. And I used that for the birdhouse, actually. So that one is really cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're going to have a hard time deciding. Okay, I pulled out a few keepers there, a few potential keepers. We got that one already. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm going to set these aside. They won't be too far away if we decide we need them. Okay, I'll just throw them on the floor. Hey, that's what floors are for, right? All right, so let's get back to our card. I'm thinking for our card base, we might want to go with good old crumb cake. Go with a crumb cake base for our card. Let's see how that would look with some of these papers we got going here. Oh yeah, that's kind of the look I'm going for. Okay, let's do crumb cake for our card base here. And let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I love that designer paper too. So, and you know, I have a lot of designer papers that are florals or bright colors. The wood grain one goes with so many things. It goes makes masculine cards, nature cards. It is a nice change up from some of my other papers that I have. All right, let's bring in our paper trimmer. Oh look, it's got a bunch of spits stuck in it. It's okay, just drop them on the floor. No, I have to pick them up because I vacuumed in here. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know, hard to believe. All right, so let's go ahead and cut our card base here. So our card base is going to be 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Okay, 5.5 by 8.5, and then we're going to score it at 1 3/4 and 4 1/4. And I'm just saying, I might change my mind and we might end up switching the whole color of the card base. You never know with me. Seriously, you never know. All right, so once again, our measurements for the card base, it was 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 1 3/4 and 4 1/4. I will do my darndest to remember to show these measurements at the end after we have our card all done. So let's bring in Charlene's card here so you can see the Z fold there. So I'm going to fold a mountain fold on this one and then a valley fold on that one. Mountain and a valley. Let's bring in a bone folder here. Give this a good sharp crease and do the same here. All right, then we have our fun fold card base. Debbie's asking about, there's a plastic film on her paper trimmer, and she's asking if she should remove that. You absolutely can remove it. Mine is long gone. Some people leave it on there, but it will start to peel and flake up after a while and get kind of cloudy. So it's just there to protect the trimmer during shipping from getting all banged up. So good question. All right, we've got this all scored. I am really drawn to this paper. I just think it is gorgeous. And we can do like Charlene did, and we could do a layer. So if we did our layer, I'm leaning towards early espresso. Uh-oh. Susan used up all her open early espresso for afternoon. So hang on. It's okay. I can fix it. Actually, I probably have, since I did just use it, I probably have scraps of my paper, but I made 3 cards, so I think I used everything I had open. All right, let's grab a sheet of this here. So that's what that, oh, okay, wait, now I've got another thought. Hang on, let's compare. This is pecan pie. So envision this as our card base, and that we're going to cut this panel to go over it, and we want a layer for this paper. So here's what the early espresso looks like, and here is what pecan pie looks like. Which one do you think we should use, early espresso or pecan pie? Let me know in the comments which direction you want to go there, which of those colors. While you're voting, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. So yeah, EE, that's a good, EE is a good, better than typing out early espresso. So EE, or what did they call this one? Pecan pie? PP? EE or PP? And then I'll go ahead and cut our designer paper here. So this is going to be, this first piece is going to be 3 inches. Oh, you guys are liking the dark one. I have to agree. I think that contrast with the dark is really nice. So let's go early. EE it is. Sounds like a monkey. Yeah, it kind of does. Early espresso it is. So we're going to cut this one at, gosh, I should look at my measurements instead of just guessing. Oh, Susan. All right. What could go wrong, right? All right, it's I did check. And I cut it right. Phew. It's 3 inches by 5¼ inches. Okay, and then we need a layer piece for that. So we're going to cut this at 3¼ by 5½. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going here. Let's see how we're coming together. All right, you guys, I didn't even have you guys vote for these papers, but we might use another one of these. So I don't know that I want them to go too far away. I'll set them right there. All right, let's see how we're going here. So we've got our layered up piece here, and that is going to go right on the front of the card. Ooh, we're off to a great start. I like it. All right, good job, guys. You're awesome. All right, so we might add another piece of designer paper in here, or we might go with embossing. We can decide on that. I think we're about ready for doing some die cut leaves. So, you know what? Do I want to stick this down? Do I want to commit to that? Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. That would require some adhesive, Susan. Where did you leave it? You just had it at Crafternoon. Oh, here it is. Found it. Take a sip, everybody. I found the adhesive, which is quite critical to card making. All right. So we've got our pretty Country Woods paper. Handsome, maybe not pretty. Lovely. I don't know. All right, and then we're going to adhere it to this bit. So I'm actually going to put my adhesive right on this panel here. And then I've stuck myself to the card. So we're off to the races. I'll just line up my panel, and I am just eyeballing it that's in the center, and I've got about the same amount of space on each side. All right, so there we've got our Z-fold going here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the changing leaves. All right. Oh, so fun. This is so fun. All right. So the changing leaves bundle comes with, oh, here it is. Found it. A stamp set, a set of dies. When you purchase the bundle, you get all these things: the stamp set, the embossing folder, and the set of dies. So one of the dies matches up with the folder, so you can insert it in the folder. You line it up with this leaf, and this leaf. I usually look for the maple leaf and just line that guy up. And you just slide it in until you can't slide it around anymore. It kind of drops down into the grooves, and it will stay there sort of until you get your paper in. And that is on the side of the folder that has the Stampin' Up! Logo on it. That's where that goes. If you try to slide it over here, it just won't ever lock in. It'll slide all over the place. So so we've got that in there. I am struggling a little bit with what color we want our leaf to be here. Now you can see there's also some other leaves in the set, and you know what? We might do some of those too. We could do a pecan pie leaf. That's not very pizzazzy, but we could. We could also do Cajun Craze, or this one, which is Copper Clay. That is pretty. Or one of my favorites, this one, which is Cherry Cobbler. Now we used this set recently. Hang on, let me grab it. In a previous video, and I sent out a project sheet with this card. So this is a window Z-fold card. And so this is, let's see, If you want to get my free project sheets, if you want to be notified when my blog post goes up with all of these fun cards, go to SueStampfield.com, click on subscribe. You can choose subscribe to free project sheets. You can subscribe to my blog posts. You can do both, your choice. Okay, where are we at here? So we've got some multiple colors. Is there any other color I want to pull in? No, let's do one of these. All right, so we could also do a yellow. I just I'm not feeling the yellow right now. Hang on. This is Crush Curry. It just seems too bright to me with that pretty wood grain. And Wild Wheat just seems too green to me. So let's go with these. All right, so let me know in the comments which way we are going. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Some of you put the names in, and that is just fine. I got a lot of cherry cobbler lovers, and also the copper clay. Renee is asking if there is an orange color in the Full of Life Designer Series paper. This is a very different paper from what we're working with, but this is the Full of Life paper. Oh, let me hide that. There is orange in here. It's I'm looking at the colors on the back. Pumpkin pie is listed as a color in here. You can see it right there. All right, let's put the Full of Life paper aside and let's get back to this. All right, I am seeing 2 or 4. Oh, 2 or 4. I'm seeing 3 or 2, 3. I'm seeing lots of votes for. I'm seeing no votes for, well, only 1 or 2 for this one. Okay, so that one's voted off the island. Pecan pie is a no. All right. Seeing lots of cherry cobbler and lots of Cajun craze. Now I probably confuse, an antique gold leaf would be gorgeous. Yes, it would. I don't know if I have a, well, that is a thought. Hang on. Let me just grab something out here and see what we think. So this is the Textured Metallic Designer Series paper. The gold in this one is more yellow, I would say, than our regular gold foil sheets. These are our regular gold foil sheets here. Okay, it all looks yellow in my lighting, but it's just reflecting the light. So this one is a little more brassy, I would say, than the standard gold. But what I'm thinking about is the copper that comes in this one. So let's take a look at that. Now this is textured metallic, so it has almost like a linen grain to it. Again, my ring light is playing havoc with things, but we could go with this pretty copper. You guys cannot even see what that looks like. Hang on, I'm shutting the ring light off. It's causing problems. So that is the copper. And that would be, okay, you guys, should we try it? That is really pretty. Let's try the copper. All right, let's do it. Oh, we got a bonus here. This is the gold. You can see the difference between the two. Yeah, I forgot about this. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Somehow it seems a little more natural to go with our wood grain, doesn't it? All right, so I'm using a metallic paper and this die that is going to emboss and die cut the leaves. I want to stop and think about which side I want embossed, as in raised up, and which side I want pressed down in. And I think I want the shiny side embossed up. Either way looks good, debossed or embossed. But I'm going to put, because I want this side raised up, I'm going to put it face down towards the dies and towards that Stampin' Up! Logo. Not sure I explained that the best, but hopefully you understand what I mean. Now we're going to go ahead and close the whole dies right up in there in the folder, okay, with our paper. And then I'm going to hang on to like heck to this thing I should have waited till I had the machine already, but no, why would I do that? That makes way too much sense. All right, let's grab our platform number 1. Let's take a little peek at our dies here, make sure they're still playing nice. You can put them face up, face down, it doesn't matter. I usually prefer to put them face down. Not really sure why, but you know, we're creatures of habit, aren't we? And then I'm going to put plate number 4 on top, and I'm just trying to hold it down so that plate doesn't pop up and my dies move. I don't want them to move. And then I'm going to start cranking through. And so you just crank it through just like you're doing 3D embossing. But you have that die in there. And so the die is going to, oh, you get a big clunk when you're done. That's a good sign. Nobody panic if you hear a big clunk. And now let's see what we've got here. Wow. That is stunning. All right, let's pull away our one die. And that one die got us 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's the other one? Should be another one. Oh no, I got them all out. It dropped right out. 1, 2, 3. And then we also got some other bonus bits here that you absolutely could use for another card. These extra parts that are embossed. I mean, they're too pretty to throw away. That's for sure. You could fussy cut them out, or you know, cut out just like a rectangle or something. I'll set that aside. And I'm going to leave that ring light off because otherwise I think it'll just be hard to see. All right, let's bring our card back in. I'm leaving this machine here because I think we're probably going to need to die cut a little sentiment piece. All right, so we could do the maple leaf. And again, we'll do a label on here. We could do this leaf. I don't know what kind it is. That one fits the space nicely too. This is the biggest one. Also nice. Almost too big, maybe? We could cut it down. We could cut it right here and use just those top 3 leaves. Oh, decisions. And we can do, we could even die cut some other leaves to go with it. Out of the other, some of the other dies are some little sprig things here in there. So, all right, let's set this up for die cutting, and we're gonna let's die cut from Crumb Cake because that's our card base color. Hang on, I know I got some over here. Oh, found it. Just grabbing some scrap here. I don't know which sentiment we're gonna, which one. You know what? We're gonna make them all. What the heck? Let's make them all. And while we're at it, oh gosh, let's throw in a little spriggy thing too. Spriggy thing? I don't know. I'm just making up names now, you guys. I haven't used this one yet. It is stuck on there good. All right. I'm wanting to use every little bit of this paper. Oh gosh, what else can I die cut here? Let's see what this one looks like when it's die cut. And can we squish this one on? I'm really pushing my luck now, aren't I? Oh, sure. There's plenty of room. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Maybe I can get them all on there. It's like fall leaves. It's like, you know, they're everywhere, right? These you don't even have to rake. Oh, you got to put it face down, though, Sue. Oh, my gosh, you guys. I'm not even cutting them the right way. All right. Every single one. I highly doubt I'm going to use all of them, but hey, this will give us lots of options. All right, let's send it through. Waste not, want not, right? Do you guys die cut extra bits or end up with extra die cut bits that you thought were going to work on a card and then didn't? How do you store them? How do you hang on to those? Do you put them right in with the dies for that? So the next time you want to die cut, there's like, oh, I already have it. Or do you have an extra container that you put them in? I'd love to hear your storage solution for that. All right, so we've got this leaf here. Now these little inside pieces can come out, or we can leave them in there, actually. That's kind of cool, leaving them in there. I don't know that cut, I don't think that cut all the way, actually. this cutout. I think I overloaded my die cutting machine. Now with these really detailed dies, they do cut better if they're on the outside edge. So I might send that one through again. Let's see how these guys did. Yeah, these guys cut good. All right. Just, oh, come on. You want to come out of there. You know you do. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, it's so cute. A little spriggy there. All right. And then let's see what this looks like. You put the extras in a stamp case. You think a little Papa Cherry Cobbler would be pretty? A little Papa Cherry Cobbler is always pretty, isn't it? All right, let's poke these out, but let's not poke Susan. I don't need any extra piercings here. All right, here we go. I've got pierced ears, and that is all I can handle. I think I passed out when that happened too. I was a teenager. All right, and this one right here. Here we go. Here is our little sprig. There we go. Okay, so we've got some bits and pieces here. This one did not cut all the way, so I'm going to send it through again. How about that? Let's see if I can line it. Oh wait, got to do it the right way. So hang on, hold the phone. I will figure it out. All right, so this time I'm going to put it on the outside edge because there'll be more pressure there from that roller. And hang on one moment, please. Got a little issue. All right, let's hope that didn't shift on me, and let's send that through and get that cut out all the way. All right. Oh, actually, okay, wait. All right, that cut great. The reason I was saying wait is because I think I might want a little bit of that early espresso in here. So I'm going to do a little spriggy out of early espresso. Got some scraps over here. Surely one of them will fit. Yes, this one will work. Okay, let's send this through. Are the leaves of the extra on the gold paper? You can cut them out when the dies you have. Oh, I think you're asking if the dies can cut out the extra leaves on the paper. I don't believe so, but let's just take a look. Yeah, they're close, but they're not the same. That was a really good question, though. So not quite, slightly different. Okay. Good thought, though. All right, let's pop this out and send this through. And I think Mary dropped in the comments a little bit ago, Stampin' Up! Has announced this morning that they're going to be having free shipping on Tuesday this week for orders over $75. So it's a great time to pick up some awesome sets like this Changing Leaves bundle, and you'll be all set for your fall, autumn, masculine, Thanksgiving cards. Boy, I made a mess, didn't I? Look at that. All right. Let's not throw the dies away. That would be bad. All right. I need to, clearly I need to get these on a sheet. All right. Let's bring in our card here. All right. Here's what I'm thinking, friends. Thinking we put a leaf on there. We have some kind of sentiment. Maybe we should decide what we want to say. Oh, hang on. I dropped it on the floor. Got that. That's a nice one. Oops, I had it on upside down, but you get the drift. Got this little guy. Okay. So we've got our leaf here. All right, what happened? Oh my gosh, you guys, I lost it. Seriously? Oh, found it. It's hiding over here. All right, that might be too dark. I don't know. Will that show? Oh yeah, that'll kind of show. Sure, a little sprig I was thinking about. Or someone said we could do that in cherry cobbler too. That might give it a nice pop, huh? Should we try cherry cobbler? You like the maple leaf. I like the maple leaf too. It's so pretty. We could even do a cherry cobbler maple leaf. We could even do multiple copper leaves. and sandwich something else in between. Let's try that. We're just experimenting here. I have no idea what we're going to be creating, guys. Don't know what it's going to look like in the end. And this little one. So cute. It's a cute little set of leaves there. All right. Let me grab the stamp set real quick here. Put all of my little bits away. Stamp set. Let's decide on our sentiment, and then we can figure out where we've got it. So let's see. You were amazing in every single way. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Here for you, and a little note to brighten your day. Which of the sentiments would you like? I am leaning towards either thank you or a little note to brighten your day. What do you guys think? Although here for you is also a very nice sentiment for those times when it's really hard to know what to say in a card, right? I am not crazy about any of the crumb cake options. They're just too light, I think. Well, that one's okay. That one's okay if we add in this and then add a sentiment on top, maybe with this. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, so many options. A little note here for you. Okay, let's go with a little note to brighten your day. That's going to help me figure out where stuff is going to be. So I'm going to grab a block. This is way bigger than I need, but that's okay. All right. And this one is going to need to go on this longer bit. So let's bring in our early espresso ink pad. Oh, found it. It's right where it belongs. Huh, imagine that. All right, needs a little pop of color, Jamie says. Yeah, we need, let's try a cherry cobbler pop and see what we think. I don't want it to take away from that pretty copper though, so we might just add more copper in. A little note to brighten your day. All right, there we go. Got it straight. Hallelujah for that. All right, let's bring in our card here. And got this. I'm just kind of building what this would look like. And let me bring in, so I'm going to do a little switcheroo here. I'm going to stick this behind and stick our maple leaf in here. So that's what it looks like with double copper on there. And let's try a little cherry cobbler and see what we think. Hang on. Fortunately, I have this all set up and laying in the wings here. Hang on. I'm gonna put my early espresso cardstock or thingamajigger away. All right, let's try. Hold on, hold the phone. Okay. Let's, where's our little, this is such a huge piece of, surely I've got a smaller piece of cherry cobbler around here somewhere. Hang on. Is this any littler? Yeah, here, this is a little bit smaller. All right, let's try this. That, and maybe we'll do these little leaves too. Let's just see if either of those will add a little pop of color. What about a vellum piece? No maple leaf. Okay. Vellum piece. I don't have, the only vellum I have right now is the Graceful Greenery, which does have one that's just got some white texture to it. Okay, let's pull this out right here. So there's what that looks like. Sorry, I still have my light off because of our copper. All right, so let's bring this out. So I know we're a little bit dark here. What does the big leaf look like? Oh, sure. We can take a look at that. All right, here's this cute little cherry cobbler one. All right, let's make a card. All right, so we had a request here for the big leaf. I almost felt it was a little too big, but I could be wrong. Let's layer it up and see what we think. Got a little cherry cobbler sprig in there and a little crumb cake in there. Could even add in our early espresso in there. So that is the big leaf. Still feels a little big to me. There we go. And let's grab our cherry cobbler here. And let's take that away and grab this cherry cobbler. And the little early espresso sprig. All right, I am liking that. Hang on. I'm going to go with this little setup with the copper leaves here and the cherry cobbler and the early espresso. All right. Before I do that, I want to do some paper back here. Would it help if I went ahead and stuck this down? Maybe. So on Charlene's card, she had some embossing here, which I think looks great. So I want to do some embossing there. And she had designer paper over here, but I'm thinking we're going to do embossing on both. So hold on one second. We're going to slide everybody over. Let's just fingers crossed nothing gets lost. Because that never happens here. No. Never. All right, let's bring in, oh, for the love of Pete. Did anyone see what I did with the, oh, found it. Never mind. And here's the embossing folder. So the beauty about this Changing Leaves bundle is you can also use the embossing folder as just an embossing folder. So let's grab, hang on, let me, paper trimmer is covered in stuff. I'm gonna cut it over here. I'll be right with you. Bear with me. Oh my heavens to Betsy. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got this is a scrap. I don't even know what size it is. We're gonna cut it down, but we'll just emboss the whole thing right now. And we need our plate number 4. So just doing our 3D embossing. Just like before, this time we don't have a die in it. We're just embossing. Front. All right, let's set that aside. My chair that I sit in is just covered with dies and all sorts of stuff, but that's okay. That's all right. We're here to make a card. So all bets are off. Not about cleaning the stamp room, right? All right, let's get this thing out of here. And oh gosh, okay. What size do I need? Probably 1 inch. Let's try 1 inch for back here. Could do the whole thing. I got something shiny in there. I think it's just a little, oh yeah, there, got it off. Okay, let's cut this at 1 inch. Now I could have cut this first and then embossed it. That might have been smarter. So this is just going to add some texture behind. It'll be subtle. And then this, let's do, I had that on our measurement sheet. Let's see what that is. That one is 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Let's try that. And that is going to go over here, and it also will be visible when they open the card. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. The other option would be, hang on, I'm running around the room, banging on the camera, all the things. You could use a designer paper back here, but I just feel like that might detract a little bit from what we've got going on the front. Let's try this darkest one here. That would be another way to go, but let's try it with the embossing and see what we think. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna lose things. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna stick this down. I just crack myself up. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Oh, I told you I needed some wine tonight, didn't I? Oh gosh. Okay. Probably a good thing didn't go that road. All right, we're just gonna do this. This is a 1 inch by 5.5 inch piece. So it goes sort of end to end there. Just adds a nice little bit of texture and background there. And then this one is a 1 3/4. Isn't that embossing amazing? It is so cool. All right, I'm going to add this on the other side. And that's going to go right here. Now with Charlene's card, she added in a neutral colored panel here because her cardstock was, I guess it wasn't super dark, it was petal pink, but she did do a white panel in there, and we certainly could do that, but I feel like crumb cake is so light that I easily can stamp a greeting in there or, you know, whatever. So, oh, okay, you're okay with me laughing at myself because, oh my gosh, it's no fun if you can't laugh at yourself, right? All right, let's stick this one on first, and then we'll figure out where the rest of the bits go. Let's add some dimensionals. One on each leaf. And we've got all these other fun leaves that we can use for another card or inside. Or holy cow, I went like die cutting crazy over here. And then I ended up not even using it. All right, so we've got that right there. Wow, so pretty. If you just did that with a little here for you, I mean, that would be just a very quiet, peaceful, calm card. There's nothing wrong with that, right? All right, let's go ahead and add some dimensionals to this. I think I'm just going to do it on each end there so that I can tuck some other bits in behind. That's what I'm thinking anyway. All right, and that's going to go right here. Fits beautifully on this 3-inch panel, doesn't it? All right, and let's just jazz it up here with some of our extra little bits. And this one, so early espresso sprig and the cute little cherry cobbler piece. So let me stick those on. How do I want to do that? Thinking maybe a glue dot. Should have probably stuck it on before I put that across. All right, we'll figure it out. Take your pick tool. Ha! Found it. Take a sip, everyone. All right, I'm going to put a little ball of glue dot right on the end on the stem here and tuck it behind my label. Okay, so that it's stuck. And then I'm going to do the same with my little sprig here. And this one came out as a really elegant look. You could certainly do a different look with brighter colors and different pieces. All right, come here, you tuck right down inside there. My husband and son are off at a Minnesota Twins game tonight, so I get the house to myself, just me and the dogs hanging out here, and I'm going to do some tutorial writing after this video. How about you? What are you doing tonight after this video? Are you going to go create something? All right, there we go. There we have our card. And then, yep, you could have the sprig poking out the bottom. I'm going to add some embellishments to this. Hold on. I know exactly what I want. I only have a few left, but these are the textured dots, adhesive back textured dots. That you get big and small. I'm all out of my big ones, so guess what? We're going to use small ones. And they're metallic and kind of have that dark brown in there. Just kind of go, I think, with this. They're like little nail heads almost. That kind of, to me, they sort of match up with our theme we've got going here. So that is what that looks like. Oh, you're making a card that looks like a man's shirt for a swap. That sounds really cool, Kathy. Let's see what else you guys are working on. A paper pumpkin. Good idea. Yeah, you're going to sleep. Sleep's overrated, right? So what do you guys think of our card here? Now, I am thinking we might need a little leaf inside. What do you think? Well, let me look at my options. What are my options? What are my options? If I had another one of these, oh, you know what? I do have this. I do have that. I could put that on the inside, just a little pop in there. I could also cut off one of these leaves and add it to it. Let's see what that looks like. A little surgery here. Close your eyes if you're squeamish. And could do our little copper and the little sprig here on the inside. It's kind of like, oh, hang on, I got to clean up it's pretty sloppy cut in there. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. All right, so I could tuck those on the inside. I don't know, what do you guys think? Use both. Lovely card. You got a birthday card you're doing. All right. It is such an elegant set. And boy, when you do it in a metallic, holy cow. It is drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. All right. Are we doing both or just one? Just the sprig? Leslie says just the sprig. I kind of think I might agree with that. I feel like this is just a little too big. I could fussy cut out one of these leaves. Both. All right, we're doing both. All right, let's grab some adhesive and let's stick it down and commit. I still have a little bit of a doodah here from when I cut it apart from the rest. There we go. That looks better to me. All right, we're going to just add our little leaf here and the sprig. I'm going to just grab, oh gosh, a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. Let me just grab a little scrap paper and add a little bit of adhesive on the back of this thing. Just a little dab will do ya. Don't want to get carried away here. All right. And let's pop that into play right here. Oh no, whoops, it moved. I think I'm going to have to get some adhesive on the bottom. Is it going to stick or not? Did I put any on the bottom? Clearly not. Hang on. Hang on. What did I do with the glue? Oh, found it. Susan. All right. I didn't put any on the stem and then I expected it to stick. And guess what? It doesn't stick if it doesn't have any sticky on it. All right. There we go. All right. There is our card. Super cute. And you know what? This could be a birthday card if you say a little note. Oh, hang on. I'm going to turn on the light. It might not look nice with the copper. That's okay, right? A little note to brighten your day. That could be happy birthday on the inside, right? I do a lot of birthday cards, so always looking for birthday cards. Quick reminder, the newest Crafternoon, yay, is coming soon to Susan's blog near you. And these are the double arrowhead fun fold cards. We have them in both vertical and, of course, horizontal versions. And those will be up on my blog. I'm shooting to have that tutorial done and available for purchase by Monday. And of course, I had so much fun creating with this beautiful changing leaves set with this set of cards that's in the tutorial. So awesome. Thank you guys. Oh, measurements. Yeah, I almost forgot. Oh, Clara, you who saved me? Whoever it was that said, don't forget that. Thank you. Bonnie, you saved me. Thank you. All right, hang on. Anyone know what I did with the measure? Oh, I think, wait, I found them. They got sandwiched between some designer paper. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. All right, hang on. Let me just, oh my goodness. let me clear my mess. I'm going to just hold it closed so you can get a screenshot. I'm going to drop this down. So that's one way to clean the mess, is I just hide it. And there we have our fun fold card. Awesome. Now when it says DSP for the inside, that actually was, we chose an embossed panel instead, and we did not use the inside sentiment piece, so you can disregard that. But let me switch the camera here so that I can say goodbye. Ooh, 1 hour, almost on the dot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I always love spending Saturday nights with you. Thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You are making the world a kinder place, and I appreciate all you do. Don't forget, free shipping on Tuesday only with an order, Stampin' Up! Order of $75, and then you'll also qualify for my Crafternoon. As long as you place your order with me, you don't need a host code. Just go to my website, SueStanfield.com, click on shop, and pick me as your demonstrator when you check out. You'll be all set. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.